The Ogiame Atuwatse III Inter-Collegiate Quiz and Debate Competition is proudly presented by the Office of the Sole Representative of the Olu of Warri to the NMPCL in conjunction with Kora Care Foundation and proudly sponsored by Rukotech Integrated Services Nigeria Limited and Ali Innovative Nigeria Limited. Ruth Gender Foundation. Media partners Atlantic Media and TV Group, Kora Radio, Prime Gossip Gazette, and Oyo-Ekòró TV.
Don't miss out on exciting news, events, and more. Stay connected by following us on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram at Atlantic Media and TV.
Who has got what it takes to wear the intellectual crown? Who will conquer the stage and walk home with the King's Prize? The Ogiame Atuwatse III Inter-Collegiate Quiz and Debate Competition moves into the next phase, and the prize has just doubled. Now, the debate champion will take home a jaw-dropping 10 million naira. Likewise, the quiz winner, a mind-blowing 10 million naira. And if we have a single winner in both categories, the winner takes home all 20 million naira. The Ogiame Atuwatse III Inter-Collegiate Quiz and Debate Competition is not just a contest, it is the clash of brilliance, strategy, and determination. The fire is on.
Good morning, my neighbors, beautiful people, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and my lovely viewers out there. It is day 3 of the highly anticipated, the very first of its kind, Ogiame Atuwatse III Inter-Collegiate Quiz and Debate Competition 2025. Oh my God. I mean, we've had 2 amazing days of intense quizzing, fierce competition, and lots of fun, and just everything in between. And we are here for day 3 of the second round, which is also the knockout stage of this competition. Yes, so far so good. We've had some schools who have been able to secure a spot in the next round of 16, and we have another amazing set of 8 schools here today ready to battle it out to be able to secure a spot in the next round. I am your quiz master for today. Nkechi Tejire is my name, and it's such a pleasure to be here today. If you're just joining us, it's a wet morning right here in the city of Warri, Delta State, but we are not letting all that weigh us down, all right? The show is about to begin. So tell your friend to tell another friend to tell another friend to tune in to Atlantic Media and TV so you can get all the juicy gist and of course everything happening live right here in the studio. This competition is brought to you by Atlantic Media and TV and proudly powered by the Office of the Sole Representative to the Olu of Warri and liaison to NNPCL in conjunction with Kora Care Foundation and proudly sponsored by Rukotech Integrated Services Nigeria Limited. Who is ready for day 3? Are you ready for day 3?
Yes, Quiz Master.
I can't hear you.
Yes, Quiz Master.
Already we have the schools right here in the studio and they are ready to battle it out. Just to give you a recap of what went down yesterday, we had 4 schools who qualified to the next round. I'm just going to give you the names of the schools that we have already still in the competition. We have, from the first day, Rute Secondary Schools. We have Atuwatse II College. We have Rise International Schools. We have Gavrela Schools. We have Hussey College. We have Mother of the Redeemer Catholic Secondary School. And we have our Savior's Group of Schools. And we had Benchill Schools. Oh my God, they have all qualified to the next round of 16. And right about now, here and now in the studio, we have 2 schools ready to battle it out. The big question is, who will be going home and who would be staying. Stick around to find out what schools we have in the studio right after this break.
The Ogiame Atuwatse III Inter-Collegiate Quiz and Debate Competition is proudly presented by the Office of the Sole Representative of the Olu-of-Warri to the NMPCL in conjunction with Cora Care Foundation and proudly sponsored by Rokotech Integrated Services Nigeria Limited and Ali Innovative Nigeria Limited. Ruth Gender Foundation. Media partners Atlantic Media and TV Group, Cora Radio, Prime Gossip Gazette, and Oyo-Ekoro TV.
Welcome back. It's still the Ogiame Atuwatse III Inter-Collegiate Quiz and Debate Competition 2025, and this is the knockout stage, the second round, where one school will be progressing to the next level and the other school would sadly be going home. All right, so we have 8 schools ready to battle it out today, and quickly let me give you the names of the schools that will be competing today. We have Rehoboth International Schools. We have Dom Domingos College. We have Obeji Grammar Schools. We have Uwangwe College. We have Standard International Schools. We have Zik Grammar Schools. We have Ekpan Secondary Schools. And we have International Unity Schools, IUS. Put your hands together for them. Amazing, amazing. But to kickstart today's quiz competition, we have already on the podium Rehoboth International Schools and Dom Domingos College. Okay, so representing Rehoboth Schools, we have. Okay. Okay, and representing Don Domingos College, we have
Adokeme Favor
and
Ogeneri Marvelous.
Amazing. A round of applause for them. Okay, so are you guys ready for today?
Yes, Quizmaster.
Are you sure?
Yes, Quizmaster.
I love the fact that you've changed it already. I love that. So I'm going to ask you one question now before we continue. Okay? Are you ready? Now we know that a public holiday is coming up pretty soon, by next week, right? So if you had a chance to create a public holiday, what would we be celebrating in that holiday? I'll start with you, my darling.
Students.
Students' Day?
Yes.
So we should all sit at home for Students' Day. Okay, so what will we be doing on Students' Day?
Just students having fun.
Students having fun. Come on now, cut me some slack. They say, you know what they say now? All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy, right? So after we have done all the mathematics and chemistry and physics, and we just want to have fun. So Students' Day, okay, that's a good one. A round of applause for her. What about you, dear?
Resting Day.
Oh my God, he said resting day. So everyone should just sit at home and rest. Just take a break from work, whatever. Just rest for a whole day. Are you sure you will rest? You will just sleep and wake up. Amazing stuff. A round of applause for him. All right, Don Domingos College, if you had the chance to create a holiday, what would we be celebrating? What kind of holiday would you be creating?
Workers' Day.
We already have Workers' Day. So think about something else that you just like, people should just relax and just celebrate it. So what kind of holiday are you going to be creating? Okay, while you're thinking on it, let's have you.
I'm going to create another Teacher's Day.
Another Teacher's Day. Wow. Okay, so just like we have Mother's Day like once or twice, we have Mother's Day like almost 3 times in a year, right? So you want us to have another Teacher's Day. Why is that?
Because teachers are trying.
Oh, teachers are trying. Celebrate your teachers, so Jare. They are really trying. That's amazing. So have you remembered yours now? So yes.
Okay.
What are they gonna?
Another Father's Day.
Another Father's Day. Wow. Okay. So we have like 3 Mother's Day. We want to have another Father's Day. Why do you want to have another Father's Day?
So that fathers can lay up, can rest From work and every other responsibilities.
Are you sure they will rest? All these our men, they like to hustle. Okay,
Don't
so she said she would create another Father's Day. All right, that's fine. Let's see how that pans out. But that's just on the lighter note. I'm just trying to set the tone so we can get into the quiz competition for today. I'm sure we're ready. So, to start off today's quiz, we will be starting off with Rehoboth International Schools. So, remember, we have rules and regulations that guides this competition, and quickly let me give you a rundown. So, for every question you've been asked, you have a total of 1 minute 15 seconds to answer your question. And if you can't get your answers correctly, it will be passed on to the next school as a bonus question for 30 seconds. And that earns you 1 point. And your correct answer earns you 2 points. Okay? Are we clear on that? All right. All right, let's get this ball rolling real quick. Starting off with Rehoboth International Schools. This is your question. Surface waves traveling in deep water at 15 m/s raised to power -1 are incident at a shallow water boundary if the angles of incidence and refraction are 45 degrees and 30 degrees respectively. Calculate the speed of the waves in shallow water. A. 8.1 m/s, B. 10.0 m/s, C. 10.6 m/s, and D. 22.5 m/s. Your time starts now. You have less than 30 seconds. D. 22.5 m/s, and that is wrong. Bonus question 2 from the Amigos College. 30 seconds.
C.
C. 10.6 m/s, and that is also wrong. The correct answer is B. 10.0 m/s. All right, Don Amigos, you have the next question. And please, I would like to say at this point, so both schools try and attempt all the questions, okay? So we never can tell when it will get to you as a bonus question. All right, Don Amigos College, you have your question. What will be the effect of an increase in pressure on the following system at equilibrium? 2NH base 3 brackets G equivalent to N2 brackets G plus 3H2 brackets G. A. Activation energy will decrease. B. The forward reaction will be favored. C. The concentration of ammonia will increase. And D. The reaction will go to completion. Your time starts now.
D.
D. The reaction will go to completion. And that is wrong. Bonus question 2. Rehoboth International Schools for 30 seconds.
Activation energy will decrease.
A. Activation energy will decrease. That is also wrong. The correct answer is C. The concentration of ammonia will increase. Rehoboth, you have the next question. In each of the following sentences, there is one word or group of words in brackets and one gap. Choose the option that is most nearly opposite in meaning to the word in brackets and correctly fills the gap. We nearly lost the trend of his argument because of its complexity, but the dash of his language was our saving grace. A. Simplicity. B. Correctness. C. Openness. D. Naivety. A. Simplicity. And that is correct. From Amigos College, you have the next question. In each of the following sentences, there is one word or group of words underlined and one gap. Choose the option that is most nearly opposite in meaning to the word in brackets and correctly fills the gap. The man was accused of premeditated murder, but he pleaded that it was dash. A. Determined. B. Accidental. C. Planned. D. Contrived.
B. Accidental.
B. Accidental, and that is correct. Rehoboth, you have the next question. Consider the reaction represented by the following equation. H2 bracket G plus I2 bracket G to 2H1 2HI bracket G. The number of effective collisions of molecules of the reactants decreases as A. The temperature is raised. B. The pressure is increased. C. The volume of the system is increased. And D. A catalyst is introduced into the system. The time starts now. C. The volume of the system is increased, and that is correct. From Amigos College, you have the next question. Humidity is used to describe the amount of A. Air and water vapor. B. Cloud available in the atmosphere. C. Air in equal volumes of cloud. And D. Water vapor in the atmosphere.
D. Water vapor in the atmosphere.
D. Water vapor in the atmosphere, and that is correct. Rehoboth, you have the next question. Which of the following lowers the activation energy of a chemical reaction? A. Freezing mixture. B. Reducing agent. C. Water. D. Catalyst. Less than 30 seconds. A. Freezing mixture. That is wrong. Bonus question to Don Amigos College.
D. Catalyst.
D. Catalyst, and that is correct. Now you have your question. Solve the simultaneous equation. X plus y equals 2 and 3x minus 2y equals 1. A. X equals 2 and y equals 1. B. X equals 1 and y equals 1. C. X equals 1 and y equals 2. And D. X equals minus 1 and y equals minus 2. The time starts now.
B. S equals to 1 and y equals to 1.
B. X equals 1 and y equals 1, and that is correct. How about you have the next question? Express the square root of 0.000144 in a standard form. A. 1.2 times 10 to the power of minus 4. B. 1.2 times 10 to the power of minus 3. C. 1.2 times 10 to the power of minus 2. And D. 1.2 times 10 root minus 1. The time starts now. Less than 30 seconds. A. All right. That is wrong. Bonus question to Don Domingos College. Time starts now.
C.
C. And that is correct. On Amigos College, you have the next question. If log 2 equals x, log 3 equals y, and log 7 equals z, find the terms of x, y, z, the value of log 28 over 3, brackets. A. 2x plus y minus z. B. 2x plus z minus y. C. X plus y minus 2z. And D. X plus z minus y.
B.
B. 2x plus z minus y. And that is correct. Alright, it's been the first half of this session. We'll go on a quick break. When we come back, the second half begins. To stay with us.
Don't miss out on exciting news, events, and more. Stay connected by following us on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram at Atlantic Media and TV.
Who has got what it takes to wear the intellectual crown? Who will conquer the stage and walk home with the King's Prize? The Ogiame Atuwatse III Inter-Collegiate Quiz and Debate Competition moves into the next phase, and the prize has just doubled. Now the debate champion will take home a jaw-dropping 10 million naira. Likewise, the quiz winner, a mind-blowing 10 million naira. And if we have a single winner in both categories, the winner takes home all 20 million naira. The Ogiame Atuwatse III Inter-Collegiate Quiz and Debate Competition is not just a contest, it is the clash of brilliance, strategy, and determination. The fire is on.
Good to have you back from that short break. Welcome to the second half of this very first session between Rehoboth International Schools and Don Domingos College. It's still the knockout stage, second round of the Ogiame Atuwatse III Inter-Collegiate Quiz and Debate Competition. The grand prize is a whopping 20 million naira, which is split into two. 10 million for the quiz competition and another 10 million for the winner of the debate competition. But if we have a single winner, winner takes it all, 20 million naira in the bag. And of course we have Ruth Gender Foundation, who is offering 2 million naira to the best female participant. I thought that was a good place to clap. Oh my God, so much motivation for the girl child, and I love it. All right, this is the second half of this first session. I remain your quiz master, Nkechi Tejere is my name. And we stopped off with Don Domingos College. We will now begin with Rehoboth International Schools. Are you ready?
Yes, quiz master.
All right, Rehoboth, you have your question. In each of the following sentences, there is one word or group of words in brackets and one gap. Choose the option that is most nearly opposite in meaning to the word in brackets and correctly fills the gap. Uche arrived ultimate success after overcoming many dash difficulties. A, grave. B, challenging. C, first. D, initial.
B.
B, challenging. And that is wrong. Bonus question to Don Domingos College for 30 seconds.
A, grave.
A, grave. And that is also wrong. The correct answer is D, initial. All right, Don Domingos, you have your question now. Convex spherical mirrors are preferred to plain mirrors as driving mirrors because A, the image produced is upright and clearly visible. B, it provides a wider field of view. C, the image produced is erect and diminished. And D, the image produced is not laterally inverted.
I know. C.
C, the image produced is erect and diminished, and that is wrong. Bonus question to Rehoboth International Schools, 30 seconds. A, the image produced, and that is wrong. The correct answer is B. It provides a wider field of view. Alright, Robot, you have your next question. An incident ray is reflected normally by a plane mirror onto a screen where it forms a bright spot. The mirror and screen are parallel and 1 meters apart. If the mirror is rotated through 5 degrees, calculate the displacement of the spot. A. 8.7 centimeters. B. 10.0 centimeters. C. 15.4 centimeters. And D. 17.6 centimeters. Time starts now. Have less than 30 seconds.
This gets faster.
Okay, so your time is up. It has moved to bonus questions for Don Dominguez College. Her time was up.
A.
Same A. That is also wrong. The correct answer is C, 15.4 centimeters. All right, Don Domingos, we have the next question. The property of calcium chloride, which makes it useful as a drying agent, is that it is A, ionic, B, deliquescent, C, a strong electrolyte, and D, a normal salt. Your time starts now. Less than 30 seconds.
C.
C, a strong electrolyte. That is wrong. Bonus question to Rehoboth College for 30 seconds. D, a normal salt. That is also wrong. The correct answer is B, deliquescent. Alright, Robot, you have your next question. An object is placed 20 centimeters from a lens. If an image is formed on the screen 260 centimeters away from the lens, calculate the magnification of the image. A, 13, B, 26, C, 24, and D, 28. Your time starts now. A, 13. And that is correct. Don Amigos College, you have the next question. In each of the following sentences, there is one word or group of words in brackets and one gap. Choose the option that is most nearly opposite in meaning to the word in brackets and correctly fills the gap. It was a very harmonious meeting without one dash note. A. Divergent. B. Adverse. C. Discordant. D. Strident.
C.
C. Discordant. And that is correct. Rehoboth Schools, you have the next question. If 8x plus 1 equals 1/4, find x. A. Minus 5 over 32. B. Minus 1. C. Minus 1 over 32. And D. 3. Less than 30 seconds. A. Minus 5 over 32, and that is correct. Don Amigos College, you have the next question. Which of the following is not correct about the oxidation number convention? The oxidation number of A. An element in the free state is 0. B. A monatomic ion is equal to its charge. C. Alkali metal like sodium in its compounds is +1. And D. Chlorine of a diatomic molecule is +2. Time starts now.
D.
D. Chlorine of a diatomic molecule is +2, and that is correct. Rehoboth, you have the next question. Find the value to which 3,000 naira will amount in 5 years at 6% per annum simple interest. A. 3,900 naira. B. 3,750. C. 3,600 naira. And D. 3,300 naira. The time starts now. Less than 30 seconds. A. 3,900 naira, and that is correct. Don Amigos College, you have the last question. In each of the following sentences, there is one word or group of words in brackets and one gap. Choose the option that is most nearly opposite in meaning to the word in brackets and correctly fills the gap. I should know what to do in normal circumstances, but this is a very dash situation. A. Different. B. Unlikely. C. Unusual. D. Improbable.
C. Unusual.
C. Unusual. And that is correct. Whew, okay. It's really getting hot in here now. A big ups to Rehoboth International Schools. A round of applause for them. And of course, a round of applause to Dom Domingos College. They have done pretty well, but we will reveal the scores pretty soon as well. Just stick around, stay with us. We'll go on a short break. When we come back, the results will come.
The Ogiame Atuwatse III Inter-Collegiate Quiz and Debate Competition is proudly presented by the Office of the Sole Representative of the Olu of Warri to the NMPCL in conjunction with Cora Care Foundation and proudly sponsored by Rokotech Integrated Services Nigeria Limited and Ali Innovative Nigeria Limited. Ruth Gender Foundation. Media partners Atlantic Media and TV Group, Cora Radio, Prime Gossip Gazette, and Oyo-Ekoro TV.
Welcome back from that short break. It is the first session of today's round of 8 schools competing to get a chance to transit to the next level. That's the next round of 16, and so far so good. We've had a beautiful run with Rehoboth International Schools and Don Domingos College. It's been an intense quizzing session, and yes, we cannot wait to reveal the scores and know what school will be transiting to the next level and what school would be going home. I hate to do the dirty job. I just hate it. Oh my gosh. If I had my way, like I used to say, I would just dash away the money. Let us just share the money and go home. Come on, 20 million can reach everyone, right? But then we just have to do what we have to do. Remember, this is Ogiame Atuwatse, the 3rd Inter-Collegiate Quiz and Debate Competition. This is the 2nd round and knockout stage, and we are about to find out the school with the highest points for today. Are you guys ready? The studio is really hot, like. Okay, so let me ask, Don Domingos College, how do you think, or how would you rate your performance today? How do you think you fared?
Good, very good.
Very good, with so much confidence. Can you imagine? Very good. So you're very sure that you're okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, we shall see about that. Rehoboth International Schools, how do you think you fared? You're okay, Sha.
60%.
60%. Okay, that's more than pass mark. So yeah, we're heading somewhere. Well, let's see how that goes. Let's see how they fared, and let's know who will be going home today. Brace up. Get ready. So, at the end of today's session between Rehoboth International Schools and Don Domingos College, we had Don Domingos College with a total of 16 points. And we have Rehoboth International Schools with a total of 10 points. I'm sure you know what that means already. Unfortunately, Rehoboth International Schools will be leaving us at this point. Big congratulations to Don Domingos College for making it to the next round of 16. A round of applause for them. I just want to let you guys know this is you may have exited the competition at this point, but I believe you have put in your best, and it just gets better from here. So keep putting in the work, keep working hard, and I'm sure we will see you in the next year's competition. All right, one more time, appreciate them, congratulate them. Thank you so much for joining us. So we will take a short break. When we come back, we have all the schools ready to jump in on the competition. We will let you know the schools when we come back from this break.
The Ogiame Atuwatse III Inter-Collegiate Quiz and Debate Competition is proudly presented by the Office of the Sole Representative of the Olu-of-Warri to the NMPCL in conjunction with Kora Care Foundation, and proudly sponsored by Rokotech Integrated Services Nigeria Limited and Ali Innovative Nigeria Limited. Ruth Gender Foundation. Media partners Atlantic Media and TV Group, Kora Radio, Prime Gossip Gazette, and Oyo-Ekoro TV. Atlantic TV, culturally inclined and uniquely different.
Wow! 20 billion naira up for grabs! Oh my god!
The Ogiame Atuwatse III Inter-Collegiate Quiz and Debate Competition. The prize pool doubles from 10 million naira to a whopping 20 million naira. 10 million for the best in debate and 10 million for the best in quiz.
to the glory of God. This library is hereby blessed, commissioned, and declared open for the good of humanity and for the particular betterment of our land here in Delta State through Christ our Lord. Amen.
Alright, my name is Desoka, the comedy catalyst of one of Nigerian comedy.
Alright guys, back again, yes boss, my name is Osh baby.
Ogiame Atuwatse.
Yeah, what up people, it's your boy Victor AD.
Girl Niniola.
My name is my wife, not just celebrity type man.
My papa say, who won't carry cow, waka go, waka follow the cow, I know the life for you.
I see you know you're watching the Atlantic TV.
Keep watching Atlantic TV.
Atlantic TV. Keep watching Atlantic TV.
Keep watching Atlantic TV.
Keep watching Atlantic TV.
Atlantic TV.
Informative, educative, interesting, entertaining.
Worldwide, international.
Don't go anywhere, I'll catch you.
Don't touch that die. Atlantic TV. Boom.
Atlantic TV, we wanna party.
Atlantic TV, culturally inclined and uniquely different.
My name is Victor. God bless our soul.
Is a divine.
Victor Rejoice.
Is a divine. Is a divine.
God bless our soul.
Pleasure like to be here. This is personal. My grandfather, Ogiame Atuwatse, before he was crowned, when my father was crowned, having seen them also our privilege. And King John now, this is the third generation. And I said, it's happening.
My name is Dixie Rejoice.
Finally ordained.
My name is Eze Divine. My name is Eze Divine.
I am.
God bless her as well.
Asayemo
To not only walk inside you,
Asayemo
within my I know they are blessed. And I have come not only to partake of the blessing, but also bring blessing to you.
Are you cold? Are you cold? Okay. I hope you're okay.
Atlantic TV, culturally inclined and uniquely different.
Your vision is in your heart, not in the hands of your parents, teacher, or anybody. Do not allow anybody to tell you that education is a star.
The vision of the future of the world started in 2002. Our vision is to build a world where every child is inspired to pursue their passion, reach their full potential, and contribute meaningfully to their community. Our mission is to empower the world child to embrace their unique personalities and temperaments, fostering a future of self-discovery, personal growth, and positive change.
You see, you cannot put yourself as a parent in the child. The child has to develop, find out what he or she likes most.
You can be absolutely anything you want to be, whether you are a male, whether you're a female.
The friends you keep matters a lot. So you might be addicted, that is a fact. The truth, can you leave that addiction? That is the truth.
Through the office of the sole representative of the Olu of Warri and by the Olu of Warri, we are going to be paying for 100 SS3 students, WAEC. So if you add the 25, we're actually paying for 125 students, courtesy of His Majesty Ogiame Atuwatse III. And of course, for the Warri child, never give up. Just believe in yourself, and the sky is your limit.
He said never give up. 22 solid years he carried a dream. Wow. The future of the Warri child is indeed safe and secure.
The Ogiame Atuwatse III Inter-Collegiate Quiz and Debate Competition.
Welcome back. This is the second session of the second round of 8 for today. The Ogiame Atuwatse III Inter-Collegiate Quiz and Debate Competition 2025. Oh my God, we just finished the first session. It was a fierce competition. Oh, we saw a little bit of, strategizing, teamwork going on there, but we are back for a second session. And this session, we have two schools that are here ready to battle it out to stand a chance to qualify to the next level. Remember, I told you earlier that we have 8 schools competing today, the third day of the competition, and we are supercharged, super ready. The atmosphere is right. Everyone in the studio is happy and looking forward to all the excitement and fun that we will be having here today. I remain your quiz master, Nkechi Tejire is my name. Good to have you on the other end, and good to know that you are still there. But the question is, are you ready for today? Yes. Are you sure you're ready for today? Yes. I can hear you. Are you ready?
Yes, quiz master.
All right, in case you're just tuning in, this is Atlantic Media and TV. This competition is proudly powered by the Office of the Sole Representative of the Olu of Warri and Liaison to NNPCL in conjunction with Cora Care Foundation and proudly sponsored by Rokotech Integrated Services Nigeria Limited. A whopping 20 million naira up for grabs, and of course, you know how it goes. Winner takes it all. Yes. But we have 10 million for the winner of the quiz competition and another 10 million for the debate competition. And we'll also have Ruth Gender Foundation, who is offering 2 million naira to the best female competitor. Come on, a round of applause for Ruth Gender Foundation. Thank you so much. So we are back on here for another session, and we can't wait to reveal the schools that we have joining us here today. Before the break, we had Don Domingos College is the first school to qualify for today's quiz competition to the next round. But we have right about now Ubeji Grammar School, and we have Uwangwe College. Oh yes, and they are ready to get on head-to-head, battle it out. Okay, it's a knockout stage, so we can just let's go. All right, representing Ubeji Grammar Schools, we have
Dixon Rejoice.
Okay, Ubeji Grammar Schools here. Yeah.
Dixon Rejoice.
And
Eze Divine.
All right, a round of applause for them. And representing Uwangwe College, we have
God Bless Our Soul.
And I love the way you are smiling. Like, what's going on there? Let's do this. I can't wait, right? A round of applause for them. I love the energy. I love the energy in the room right now. It's really, really given. So, my dear students, what's up? What's good? What's happening? You guys are not smiling. What's going on? Rejoice. Kilode. Why are you not smiling? Are you good?
Yes, ma'am.
You're ready?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So I love to, just interact with you guys a little bit, so we can just, be a little bit lighter before the real thing. Okay. So I want to ask you, what is your hobby? Uwangwe College.
Singing.
Singing. You're a good singer. No, wait. No. The hobby thing is what you love to do, right? Not what you wish you could do. So you love singing. You sing very well. You have a sonorous voice. You can keep us all spellbound with your voice. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to hear you sing. Okay, you will do something for us. What's your hobby? Yes, we'll be thinking about it. What's your hobby? You're thinking of your hobby. What did you say? Did I hear? I thought I heard something. I want to hear it again. What's your hobby? Hey, oh girl. His hobby is watching films. Your teachers are here. Watching films. Is that a hobby? That's not a hobby. Like you just love to sit down and watch films. You want to say something else? That's your hobby. Watching films. Okay. Let this film begin. You will watch this film. This is your reality right now. Darling, what's your hobby?
Reading novels.
Reading novels. I love that. I love that. So what's your favorite novel? Spot on. Okay, so what's your favorite novel? Macbeth, Things Fall Apart, you know, all this literature. Okay, you don't do literature in school. Okay. Okay, but you don't have a favorite novel?
No, I just read.
You just love to read at random. Okay, that's okay. Darling, what's your hobby?
Drawing.
What?
Drawing.
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 Oh, drawing. Oh, you're very good in drawing. So can you draw me right now? You can draw me. Quite well. Quite. But not very strong yet. But you just love to draw. Amazing. A round of applause for them. This Oga that watching film is your hobby. This film you're about to watch. I hope you will be a very good actor in it. I hope so. We are all watching you now. So this is your reality. All right, guys, welcome on board. Let's get this ball rolling. Are you guys ready? You're sure you're ready?
Yes.
The interaction here, is it for the quiz or is something else? You're thinking about the hobbies now? Okay, so let's go on with the quiz session. And we will be starting up with Ubeji Grammar School. Here, right? Okay. So you have the floor. This is your question. Before I give you the question, your ground rules, and it's very important that I let you in on what you are to expect. For every question you answer correctly, you stand a chance of getting 2 points for every correct answer, and you have a total of 1 minute 15 seconds to answer that question. If you don't get your question correctly, it moves to the other school as a bonus question for 30 seconds, and that attracts 1 bonus point. Do I get myself clear?
Yes, quiz.
Are we good? All right, let's get started. Ubeji Grammar School, you have your question. Which of the following is an acid salt? A, NH4 bracket 2 CO3. B, CH3COONA. C, KHSO4. And D, MgSO4 7H2O. Your time starts now. C, KHSO4, and that is correct. I would like to say at this point, both schools, please try and attempt all questions because you never can tell when it will come to you as a bonus question, okay? So, Wangwe College, you have the next question. If a solution has a pH of 2, it can be concluded that it, A, is a weak electrolyte, B, has hydrogen ion concentration of 0.2 molecule Dm-3, C, is twice as acidic as a solution of pH 1, and D, will produce effervescence with magnesium ribbon. Your time starts now.
Seven is ultra. 1, 2, 7 is what? No, 7, 2.
C. C is twice as acidic as a solution of pH 1. That is wrong. Bonus question to Beji Grammar School for 30 seconds.
A.
A is a weak electrolyte. That's also wrong. The correct answer is D. Will produce effervescence with magnesium ribbon. You have the next question, Beji Grammar School. Two sets are disjoint if A, they are both empty, B, their union is an empty set, C, their intersection is an empty set, and D, one of them is a subset of the other.
C.
C, their intersection is an empty set, and that is correct. Wangwe College, you have the next question. The magnitude of the force required to make an object of mass m move with speed v in a circular path of radius r is given by the expression A, mv over r, B, mv square over r, C, mr, okay, raised to the power of 2 over v, and D, mv to the power of 2. Time starts now. C, mr to the power of 2 over v, and that is wrong. Bonus question to Beji Grammar School. B, mv to the power of 2 over r, and that is correct. Now, Beji Grammar School, you have the next question. In each of the following sentences, there is one word or group of words in brackets and one gap. Choose the word that is most nearly opposite in meaning to the word in brackets and will correctly fill the gap. It pays to be firm rather than dash in a case like this. A, flexible, B, frank, C, irresponsible, and D, careless.
Flexible.
A, flexible, and that is correct. Wangwe College, you have the next question. One common characteristic of solids, liquids, and gases is that A, all three have fixed volume, B, their molecules have no definite size, C, their molecules are always in motion, and D, all three have the same intermolecular forces. The time starts now. You have less than 30 seconds. B. B. Their molecules have no definite size, and that is wrong. Bonus question 2, Bertie Grammar School. D. All three have the same intermolecular forces, and that's also wrong. The correct answer is C. Their molecules are always in motion. Alright, so Bertie Grammar School, you have your question. What happens when light passes through a glass prism? A. White light consists of a mixture of 7 different colors. B. The refractive index of glass is different from each constituent color of light. C. The speed of each color of light in the glass is proportional to the refractive index of glass for each color. And D. The angle of refraction of each color of light is proportional to the angle of incidence in the prism. A. White light consists of a mixture of 7 different colors, and that is wrong. Bonus question 2, Wangwe College. The time starts now. C. C. The speed of each color of light in the glass is proportional to the refractive index of glass for each color. That's also wrong. The correct answer is B. The refractive index of glass is different for each constituent color of light. Around where you have the next question. In each of the following sentences, there is one word or group of words in brackets and one gap. Choose the word that most nearly opposites in meaning to the word in brackets and will correctly fill the gap. The media houses should employ both the novice and the dash journalist. A. Apprentice. B. Probationer. C. Newcomer. D. Veteran. The time starts now.
No, it's most like someone that doesn't care. This is B. Professional.
D. Veteran. And that is correct. Obeji Grammar School, you have the next question. In each of the following sentences, there is one word or group of words in brackets and one gap. Choose the word that is most nearly opposite in meaning to the word in brackets and will correctly fill the gap. While the registrar considers the matter insignificant, his deputy sees it as dash. A. Minute. B. Crucial. C. Compulsory. D. Marvelous. Your time starts now. Crucial. B. B. Crucial. And that is correct. Oyo-Ekoro College, you have the next question. A car uses 1 liter of petrol for every 14 kilometers. If 1 liter of petrol costs 63 naira, how far can the car go with 900 naira worth of petrol? A. 420 kilometers, B, 405 kilometers, C, 210 kilometers, and D, 200 kilometers. Your time starts now. Have less than 10 seconds. C. And that is wrong. Bonus question 2. Obechi Grammar School for 30 seconds. The time is up as well. The correct answer is D, 200 kilometers. A round of applause for both schools. We are raising the bar a notch higher, and it's been getting really hot in here between Obechi Grammar Schools and Oyo-Ekoro. They have just finished the first half. We'll go on a short break. When we come back, the second half begins.
Don't miss out on exciting news, events, and more. Stay connected by following us on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram at Atlantic Media and TV.
All right, we're going back to back, head to head. It's the second half of the second session right here. The round of 32, the knockout stage, and second round, of course, of the Ogiame Atuwatse, the third Inter-Collegiate quiz and debate competition 2025. All right, we are back for the second half of this session. I tell you, it's really been interesting and amazing seeing the students do what they know how to do, going head to head with so much teamwork and strategizing. But right now, we are back for the second half. Let's see how far they will go in this round. All right, are you ready?
Yes, Quiz Master.
All right, we will be kicking off now with Obechi Grammar School. You have your question. In each of the following sentences, there is one word or group of words in brackets and one gap. Choose the word that is most nearly opposite in meaning to the words in brackets and will correctly fill the gap. The handsome profits from her fish business made Mrs. Uba stop complaining about her husband's dash salary. A, ugly. B, meager. C, modest. D, lowly.
Can it be lowly?
B. B, merger. Okay, that is correct. Oyo-Ekoro, you have the next question. Solve the following simultaneous equations. 2x plus 3y equals 7. X plus 5y equals 0. A, x equals 5, y equals minus 1. B, x equals 1 over 5, y equals minus 1. C, x equals minus 1 over 5, y equals 1. And D, x equals minus 5 and y equals 1. Your time starts now. You have less than 30 seconds.
Plus 3 plus 10 is 99. Why is it 5 over 13 not 13 over 5?
A, and that is correct. Bertie Grammar School, you have the next question. 9.60 grams of gas X occupies the same volume as 0.30 grams of hydrogen under the same conditions. Calculate the molar mass of X bracket H equals 1. A, 8 grams mole to the power of minus 1. B, 16 gram mole to the power of minus 1. C, 32 gram mole to the power of minus 1. And D, 64 gram mole to the power of minus 1.
The question is confusing.
You have less than 30 seconds.
C.
C, 32 gram mole to the power of minus 1, and that is wrong. Bonus question 2, Wangwe College, 30 seconds. B. B. All right, that is also wrong. The correct answer is D, 64 gram mole to the power of minus 1. Wangwe College, you have the next question. The gas evolved when dilute tetraososulfate 6 acid reacts with sodium hydrogen triosocarbonate 4 is A, hydrogen, B, oxygen, C, carbon 4 oxide, D, sulfur 4 oxide. The time starts now. D. D, sulfur 4 oxide, and that is wrong. Bonus question 2, Ubechi Grammar Schools. Your time starts now.
C.
C, carbon 4 oxide, and that is correct. Bedford Grammar School, you have the next question. A piece of cloth appears green in sunlight. When held in red light, it will appear A. Green, B. Blue, C. Red, D. Black. Your time starts now.
B.
B. Blue. That is wrong. Bonus question to Oyo-Ekoro College. C. Red. That is also wrong. The correct answer is D. Black. Whew, I really wish you guys had that correct. Okay, Oyo-Ekoro College, you have the next question. Which of the following statements about sound is correct? A. When sound travels from air to a dense medium, it is refracted away from the normal at the point of incidence. B. Sound travels faster in solids than in gases. C. The wavelength of sound remains the same when it travels from air to water. And D. The frequency of sound increases when it travels from air to water. The time starts now.
What do you think? It is not there. Okay, please hold
it. A. Okay. That is wrong. Bonus question to Obechi Grammar School for 30 seconds.
D.
D. That is also wrong. The correct answer is B. Sound travels faster in solids than in gases. Alright, Obechi Grammar School, you have the next question. Which of the following gases is colorless, odorless, and soluble in potassium hydroxide solution? A. SO2, B. SO3, C. NH3, and D. CO2.
Odorless. So before I take colorless.
D. D. CO2, and that is correct. Alright, Oyo-Ekoro College, you have the next question. In each of the following sentences, there is one word or group of words in brackets and one gap. Choose the word that is most nearly opposite in meaning to the word in brackets and will correctly fill the gap. Chief Osa refers, I take it again. Chief Osa prefers fame in the village to dash in the city. A. Neglect. B. Ignorance. C. Poverty. D. Obscurity. B. B. Ignorance. And that is wrong. Bonus question to Ubechi Grammar School for 30 seconds.
D.
D. Obscurity. And that is correct. Now you have your question, Ubechi Grammar School. If S over fraction 3 bracket 2x minus frac 2 bracket 3x s equals 4. Solve for x. A. X over fraction 4 bracket 5 s. B. S over fraction 4 bracket 13 s. C. S over fraction 5 fraction 24 s. And D. S over fraction 13 bracket 24 s. I'm sure you understand all of these signs. Okay, so your time starts now.
This question is tricky. Thinking of B. What do you see?
A. A. All right, let's see how that goes. And that is wrong. Bonus question to Oyo-Ekoro College.
D.
D. All right, that is also wrong. The correct answer is C. All the signs and symbols can be so tricky and really confusing. All right, so we'll have the last question for Oyo-Ekoro College. Simplify 0.000215 times 0.000028 and express your answer in standard form. A. 6.03 times 10 raised to 7. B. 6.02 times 10 to the power 8. C. 6.03 times 10 to the power minus 7. And D. 6.02 times 10 to the power minus 8.
C.
C. All right. That is wrong. Bonus question to Ubechi Grammar School for 30 seconds. And your time is up. The correct answer is... Okay. The correct answer is D. Oh, a round of applause for both schools. I could also literally feel the heat from here, so it's really, really tough. And it's been an intense quizzing session again. And I want to say a big congratulations to both schools. But you know how it goes. One school will be proceeding to the next level. The other school will be going home, unfortunately. But we're going to find out the scores when we come back from this break. Don't go anywhere.
The Ogiame Atuwatse III Inter-Collegiate Quiz and Debate Competition is proudly presented by the Office of the Sole Representative of the Olu of Warri to the NMTCL in conjunction with Cora Care Foundation and proudly sponsored by Rokotech Integrated Services Nigeria Limited and Ale Innovative Nigeria Limited. Ruth Gender Foundation. Media partners Atlantic Media and TV Group, Cora Radio, Prime Gossip Gazette, and Oyo-Ekòró TV. Atlantic TV, culturally inclined and uniquely different.
Don't miss out on exciting news, events, and more. Stay connected by following us on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram at Atlantic Media and TV.
Welcome back. If you're just tuning in, this is Atlantic Media and TV. We just finished the second session of the competition, the knockout stage, the second round in its third day. We just had Ubechi Grammar Schools competing with Uwangwe College, and we have finished what I call a very intense quizzing session. But we are yet to find out what school will be progressing to the next level and what school will be going home. This is the part I hate to do, but you know how it goes. We just have to do what we have to do. But are you sure you're ready to know what school is going home? Are you sure you're ready? Okay, so let me come back to my contestants. Uwangwe College, how do you think you fared? This is my actor. This is your film. Are you sure you want to sell this film? How do you think you fared, generally? Someone should just say something. Do you think you did your best? You think it was good enough? Do you think, oh, we could have done better? What was it for you? You could have done better, right? I know in life we all strive to do better. But let's see how that pans out. Ubeji Grammar Schools, my girls, how far? How do you think you fared in this competition? Too good? Not so good? Could have done better? Not so good. But are you confident that you're going to move to the next round? You pray. Prayers that say do come true. Okay. Let's see if your prayers will be answered today. Are you ready? Are you guys ready?
Yes, please, Master.
All right, let's get right into it. At the end of the session between Ubeji Grammar Schools and Oyo-Ekòró College, we had Ubeji Grammar Schools with a total of 16 points. And we have Oyo-Ekòró College with a total of 4 points. Wow, wow, wow. I know it's not easy. The questions can be really tough sometimes. Sometimes tension can get in the way here and there, but you know, it is a competition and we just have to keep moving regardless. But I want to say a big congratulations to both schools, Ubeji Grammar School and of course Oyo-Ekòró College. You have done your best. You have done what you know how to do. Of course, it can only get better from here. Are you guys with me?
Yes.
All right, it can only get better from here, and we wish you guys all the best. Congratulations for coming this far. We hope to see you next year. Okay, a round of applause for Oyo-Ekòró College. And another round of applause for Ubeji Grammar Schools. Congratulations. All right, 2 sections down, 2 more to go. Who would be going to the next level? Who will be filling up the list one more time? Let's get to find out after this break.
Who has got what it takes to wear the intellectual crown? Who will conquer the stage and walk home with the King's Prize? The Ogiame Atuwatse III Inter-Collegiate Quiz and Debate Competition moves into the next phase, and the prize has just doubled. Now, the debate champion will take home a jaw-dropping 10 million naira. Likewise, the quiz winner, a mind-blowing 10 million naira. And if we have a single winner in both categories, the winner takes home all 20 million naira. The Ogiame Atuwatse III Inter-Collegiate Quiz and Debate Competition is not just a contest, it is the clash of brilliance, strategy, and determination. The fire is on.
Ruth Gender Foundation.
I'm Ruth Edema Collins. I hold a first degree in physics electronics, a postgraduate qualification in business administration, and a nationally certified French language tutor. Career-wise, I'm an educational facilitator. I'm the managing director at Atlantic Media and TV, and I'm also a director at Vocotech Integrated Services Nigeria Limited. I'm a wife and a mother, and I like dressing up to show up. Yeah, so that's basically me. Thank you. Root Gender Foundation was inspired from my personal experiences growing up as a young girl in a typical Nigerian environment. For me, it was being different. It made people bully me, abuse me, and harass me. I was always misunderstood and underrated. Root Gender is a foundation that is dedicated to building confidence in the Nigerian girl child through educational and inspirational programs, like supporting programs that promote girl child education. We also organize physical exercises for our young girls for the overall well-being of their mental and physical states, and also for the acquisition of self-defense skills. We also sensitize girls on laws that protect them. In our constitution, a lot of girls do not know that they have rights, that there are laws that protect their interests in Nigeria. Hence, they are vulnerable, they are living in fear, which is stopping them from reaching their full potentials. So we sensitize them on the laws that protect their interests. This, like I said, is visioned towards building confidence in the Nigerian girl child. So that is just a wrap-up of what we do at Root Gender Foundation. I would say I resonate with the struggles and the challenges of the girl child, particularly the Warri girl child. I happen to grow up in the heart of Warri. From an average background. My family is an average one, but I experienced a lot. Like I said, I was bullied, I was overlooked, I was harassed for being a different child, for daring to be different, and nobody was taking note and tapping into my potentials. So my interest for the girl child is I would love to be a voice for the girl child. They need people to believe in them. They need people to speak for them. I also want the Warri girl child to know that there is hope beyond the reef. I want them to see the bigger picture. I want them to know that they can compete on global platforms. They can compete on international platforms, and they can do very well. We have the likes of Ada Gold, or Maumi, and the rest of them. They are all competing very well on international platforms, and I know that you too can do that, and I want you to know that is why we are here. Root Gender Foundation is here to make you understand that you can actually be what you want to be. As part of our objectives at Root Gender Foundation, we are dedicated to promoting girl child education. Like I said, I represent the brand Warri Girl Child. I represent the brand the African Girl Child, because I have gone through the struggles and from there to here. So giving 2 million to the best female participants is just a way to share them on. It's just a way to make them know that we believe in you. I believe in you. You can look up to us. We are sharing you on. It is not about the money. We believe in your potential. We want our girls to know that you are doing the right thing at the right time. You are in the right place, and this is what you should be doing. That's why we are supporting you, and we will always be here to support you. Girl child empowerment to me is enforcing laws that protect our girl child. You know, my NGO, we've been pursuing a bill that we will see to be passed. We are asking that our girls should be allowed to carry pepper spray as weapons of self-defense. Because if you look at it, our women have nothing to protect themselves. They are just there by the grace of God. So we are pursuing laws that will protect the girl child. So empowerment, girl child empowerment to me is enforcing laws that protect the girl child, educating the girl child on time and money management, financial literacy, and equipping them with self-defense skills. Also, access to quality education. This to me is girl child empowerment and nothing more. A girl child must possess effective communication skills. They should be able to communicate effectively. A girl child should be financially literate. She should know how to manage her finances, and she should also know how to manage her time. Yes. Also, most importantly, another skill is self-awareness. It's important for our girls to know who they are, to believe in themselves. That's the vision of our NGO, building confident girls that can achieve their full potentials in Nigeria. That is our NGO's vision. So yeah, those are some of the skills I believe that the girl child should possess. She needs role models. She needs people that have dared that path and have made it. Our young girls need role models. That's why we have to do better. We have to do the work. We have to bridge the gap. We have to share them on like we are doing. You can achieve your dreams. First, you have to make education your best friend. Every effort you put into learning will always be there for you to never fail you. Boys will break your heart, people will break your heart, but every effort you put towards learning anything, everything will always come through for you. So for you to achieve your dreams, look towards the right people, look towards the right direction. There are people that have achieved in that route. I will encourage you to look up to them, learn from them. That is just the way to achieve your dreams. My message to the Warri child, like I said, I represent the brand Warri Girl Child. We are letting the world know that we are not vile, we are not roused, we are educated, we compete intellectually, we have good things ahead of us. We can do it on the global platform, we can do it on the national platform, and we are everything there is to be a woman. I would encourage you, Warri Girl Child, make education your best friend. Make education your best friend. Learn new things. Learn new languages. Okay? And the sky will be your starting point. We are always here to cheer you up. Don't forget that my name is Ruth Edema Collins from Root Gender Foundation, and from all of us wishing you the best, we say keep watching Atlantic TV.
Ruth Gender Foundation.
Atlantic TV, culturally inclined and uniquely different.
Today we are going to be looking at a very short and insightful experience. I'll call it just an insight into the banking. You can say an insight into banking space. So banking has been one of the major career choices that has lasted for a very long time now. If you begin to count whereby people decide to choose, what do you want to become? You hear them say doctors, engineering, bankers, you hear pharmacists, and the likes. Unlike today where we have people going into robotics, coding, people saying, I want to be into technology, or I want to be social media, or I just want to be a public speaker, I want to be a commentator, and also banking has actually stood the test of time in terms of career choices. And then today we'll have the opportunity to go through what the banking system entails. It goes more than just depositing and withdrawing money. Okay, I'll just consider this a rare opportunity. I'll have to just thank the collaborators and then the sponsors of this show before I begin shortly. Now, what is banking? Now, a banking career refers to any position within the banking industry. And then what we are going to look at today is how the banking industry works and then some of the tips and how you'll be able to choose a career in banking. Now, I just quickly want to note if there are anybody who wants to be a banker in the house, if you want to go into banking, can you just wave your hand so that we'll know? Okay, that's very wonderful. So I would just encourage you to just listen attentively. You might learn a thing or two from this exposition. Now, if you're looking into a banking job, it is important that you understand the pros and cons in the banking industry and then the career paths that are also available to you. Today, we will explore what banking careers entails, the reason to pursue one, and then the primary types of banking jobs, and then the steps you have to take to start a career in banking. Now, the common careers, they include what we call the bank tellers, the accountants, the trust, investment bankers, and we have what they also call the bank administrators. Now, a career in banking is something that individuals want to pursue, and then some positions don't even require higher educations. Now, it's considered a service industry. It means that you just have to have two things, basically. That's you have to be honest and you have to be trustworthy. People have to rely on you to make their banking decisions for them. You have to be somebody that is honest, and you have to be somebody that they can trust. If you are not honest, and then if you are not trustworthy, I would just advise you to just keep out of the banking space because it involves a lot of transactions that require your confidentiality, and then you also have to maintain your integrity as the person and out of the company that you represent. Now, I would tell you my own personal experience of why I wanted to become a banker, but I'll just try and give you a short version of it. Now, there are so many reasons people want to pursue money, but mine personally was I like money. And one thing with this generation is that for so long we've actually ignored what financial literacy actually means, and how we handle money and how our forefathers handled money are quite different. I was somebody that was inquisitive enough to ask the tough questions. Okay, why are we having these conversations about money? And then why don't we have enough money? And why is it that my grandfather would always boast and say, 100 naira was enough for me to buy this farmland, and then you now see 100 naira today will not buy you a pack of Tom Tom. So I had this inquisition, and then I decided to pursue a career in banking. There are other reasons that, of course, I will also tell you. There is money in banking, and then it has competitive salaries. You have great job benefits, which include medical insurance, paid annual leave, and the likes. And then you have a wide range of positions. In banking, you have people that are into accounting, relationship management, and then you just have the tellers. You have people that are into asset and management, that's the likes of investment banking. And then you also have a good working condition. And then you also have career development opportunities. So I'll just take a few of them and just throw light on them. So you'll probably be able to picture what aspect of banking you'd actually like to partake in. We have the bank tellers, and then we have the financial clerks. So for bank telling or bank tellers, they are just your front-end officers that their major functions is just to take, receive cash, perform transfers over the counter, and then it's just the basics. Then we have your financial officers who do more than just maintain your transactions. Then we have the ones that are called investment banking, whereby you have them telling you what kind of investments you would want to be interested in, and then what this investment entails, what your risk appetite is, and then they will do a personal assessment of you or the company that you represent and tell you, okay, fine. If you want these returns annually, you do this, you do that. And then we have the auditors, which are the ones that actually look into the books of the banks and then ensure that they are compliant. And then we also have the accountants, which are the ones that you popularly refer to as your account officers. And then we have the commercial banking officers. These ones, basically what they do is they go for the big fish. What I mean is they attend to the banking needs of big companies. Then we have credit analysts. These are the ones that would tell you if you are credit worthy or not, if you want a loan, and then how you can secure one, and they'll be able to analyze the risks and then what it ends and what the loans, and explain the pros and the cons for it. Then we have the bank compliance officers, which ensures that our regulators, such as the CBN, our processes are compliant. And then we also have the marketing managers, which I happen to be one of them. Then we have the trust officers. These people are, just as the name implies, they do these trust funds and then also hedge funds. Then we have the banking operations and then the banking human resources. Banking operations are just like the back office staffs that what they do, they just monitor these transactions and see that they are done accurately, because in the bank there's no room for errors, because 1 zeros can actually make the difference. Now we have the brokers and then the financial advisors. For the brokers, it's quite easy. What they do is they are like a brokerage firm. Like a brokerage firm, what they do is to mediate between two transactions and then two companies. Then we have also the financial advisors, system analysts, wealth management, loan officers, and etc., etc. Now, for all these that I've listed, there are some major ones that are key in the banking industries. We have, if you go into the marketing space, whereby you have retail banking, you have SME, commercial banking, and then we have platinum banking as the major ones. Now, if you want to be an accountant or you want to be in the banking space, I've actually given you a wide range, but as we go further, we'll be able to narrow down into what you actually want. So it actually depends on what you want and then what your skill strengths are. Now, I'll go straight into the steps to start a banking career. First of all, you have to obtain a degree. Means that you have to go to school, you have to do the work. And then, second of all, you have to work on your banking skills. Like I said, if you are somebody that is not honest, if you are somebody that is not trustworthy, you can't be in banking. You have to be able to exhibit the attitude of honesty and trustworthiness. Then you have to be able to network with individuals, and then who are established in the banking industry. Now, if you want to be a banker, you want to pick a mentor in banking, and then you also want to work closely with your mentor, and then choose what kind of bank setting that you want. If you want to be in the retail space, you want to be in the credit space, commercial space, the investment banking, and then if you also want to be in the federal institutions such as CBN. Now, the other steps is for you to apply for a loan, and then you also consider a higher education. Now, I will round up by saying the tips for choosing a banking career. First of all, you determine what you are good at, then you decide what specialty you want. Specialties are the accounting, the insurance, sales, financial advising, and then corporate banking. And then the final one I will say is, if you want to be in banking, banking offers these internship programs, popularly known as these ITs. You can say, okay, fine, for this particular period, 6 months to 1 year, let me even see what the banking space looks like. You can just apply for an internship positions and then see what your strengths and your weaknesses in the actual jobs. It gives you a sense of belonging. It gives you a sense of your own responsibility when you actually become a banker. So that will be my time. Thank you very much.
Put
Thank
your
you
hands
for
together for him.
Atlantic TV, culturally inclined and uniquely different.
Alright, my name is Desoka, the comedy catalyst of one of Nigerian comedy.
Alright, guys, back again, yes, boss. My name is Ogiame
Atuwatse.
Yeah, what up, people? It's your boy Victor 80.
Girl Niniola.
My name is my wife, Niger Celebrity type man.
My papa say, who won't carry cow, waka go, waka follow the cow. I know the life for you.
I see you know you're watching the Atlantic TV.
Keep watching Atlantic TV.
Atlantic TV. Keep watching Atlantic TV.
Keep watching Atlantic TV.
Keep watching Atlantic TV.
Atlantic TV.
Informative, educative, interesting, entertaining.
Worldwide, international.
Don't go anywhere or I'll catch you.
Don't touch that die. Atlantic TV. Boom.
Atlantic TV, we wanna party.
Atlantic TV, culturally inclined and uniquely different.
Some of you may already know my story, but 27 years ago, I was an undergraduate in the university in Lagos. I had 15,000 naira, and I started a small micro business. That small micro business was just going from house to house, making up for people who were getting married. There was a problem, I found a solution. The problem was people who were getting married wanted to be beautiful. They wanted to be beautified. They wanted someone who would take the responsibility to do so. That was a gap. I found the solution. My skill, my hand, my fingers, my brushes, my brown powder, as they would call it, my lipstick, my blusher, and I went from house to house. When I started 27 years ago, nobody else in Nigeria was doing it as a business. So that young girl, an undergraduate, started something small. But that seed grew, and it grew because I was consistent. And with my consistency, I was also excellent in what I was doing. As I was doing it excellently, opportunities began to grow. So from that small, tiny 15,000 business doing makeup, it grew from that to a retail chain of stores. How many people have heard of House of Tara in the room? Thank you. So the reason why House of Tara is the well-known name today is because one girl took that small skill with that small money and started consistently to build something. Today we have retail stores across the country. In every major city in Nigeria, there is a House of Tara. From Kano to Kaduna, from Ilorin to Asaba, from Benin to Uyo, from Uyo to Enugu, from Lagos to Ibadan, across the country. Apart from Nigeria, we're in Ghana, we're in Kenya, and we have distributors all around the world. It moved from not just the retail, thank you, not just the retail business, but we also started having people who were interested in learning the trade. I want to be a makeup artist like you. How can I be a makeup artist like you? And I opened a makeup school. Today we have makeup schools across Nigeria training makeup artists for the industry. So every time you see a makeup artist serving you somewhere, they are either connected to House of Tara or connected to somebody who was trained by House of Tara or connected to somebody who trained House of Tara that was trained by House of Tara that was trained by House of Tara. From the school, as I was training in the school, people were saying, we need products. We need our own product, a product that fits us, that is available to us. Then I went and created our own makeup line. House of Tara produced the first indigenous makeup brand before anybody in Nigeria had a makeup brand, and Iwere Land Girl came up with the first makeup brand in Nigeria. Today we stand as an inspiration to many other brands. Today many people have brands, but this was started by one girl who started small. The third was it wasn't enough that I was building a business, it was generating income from me. I decided I wanted to have impact. And this is what the Olori is very particular about. Is that she's saying to us, I don't want us to just build businesses. I want us to build businesses that are impacting our community, making it a better place, making other people generate money because of the money that we are generating. And I went on a path of impact. And what was impact? I started to train people and mentor. So if you're an entrepreneur here, you started a business, make sure that you are training 1, 2, 3 people. Teach them the skill that you have learned about entrepreneurship. Teach them the skill that you have learned about how to trade so that they can also do the same. And as you're teaching them, ask them to also teach others. Is that okay? Are you with me? So this is impact. So I was making money, that's income. But now I was ready to make an impact. The question is, so why? People say to me, why are you training people? You want them to be better than you. They're going to have more money than you. They're going to be more popular than you. I don't train, no. I don't want anybody to know my trade secrets. And they will say it to me over and over again. But Olori has said, I don't want us to be entrepreneurs, just entrepreneurs, business people. I want us to be leaders. You cannot be a leader if you are not impacting. So I went on the higher highway, and the higher highway was the path of income, but also impact. So if you are making money, it's not enough for you to make money. It's also important for you to change lives. Train somebody else. If you're doing business here in Warri, make sure that when you wake up at the end of this year, you say, this number of people are people who I supported. I taught them what I knew. I taught them what they needed to know. I advised them. I sponsored them. I called people to support them. And that's how I've become who I am. My last point is from income to impact, also led to influence. Today, my Olu and Olori have recognized me by inviting me to speak on this platform. I will not be on this platform if I didn't make an impact. So today, I have influence. I have influence because they've given me this platform to speak to this audience of people in the room. Am I correct? So we must, as Ishekiris, number 1, make sure that as we are entrepreneurs and making income, we must make impact. As we make impact, we must have influence. So income, impact, influence. If you have not generated money and touched lives, you cannot have influence. This is my charge to everyone today. Thank you, my king and my queen.
Atlantic TV. Culturally inclined, uniquely different.
Earlier yesterday, 25th of November 2024, the Office of the Sole Representative of the Olu of Warri liaisoned to NNPCL in collaboration with the Kora Global Care Foundation visited 9 schools in Warri, Delta State to fulfill its commitment made on the 24th of October to pay for the enrollment of over 100 students in Senior Secondary School 3. Prior to this day, the Office of the Sole Representative of the Olu of Warri liaisoned to NNPCL had organized a one-day career seminar for senior secondary school students in Warri South, Warri Southwest, Warri North and environs, tagged The Future of the Warri Child. The Office of the Sole Representative of the Olu of Warri liaisoned to NNPCL in collaboration with the foundation organized a 4-day school tour to fulfill its promises and to also sensitize the schools for the upcoming quiz and debate competition coming up January to June 2025. Yesterday being the first day of the school tour, Mr. Kokatoyo, Executive Secretary of the Foundation, alongside members of the Foundation, visited the following schools: Wingate Modern College, Benchill Schools, Igumite International Schools, Dom Domingos, Demonstration Secondary School, Montessori International, Oyo-Ekòró Secondary School, Elevado, Delta Secondary School.
I just want to thank the Olu of Warri and his team for offering me this free enrollment. Thank you so much.
I feel very grateful for this opportunity, and I pray that God will bless all the people that helped in paying my work fees.
Presently, all my children, they want to attend that seminar again. We look forward to the competition coming up in January.
He's a good man for doing this for so many students. God should bless him and guide him and his family.
Ogiame
Ogiame Atuwatse.
The enrollment continues today.
The Ogiame Atuwatse III Inter-Collegiate Quiz and Debate Competition.
Hello and welcome to the third session for this third day of the second round and knockout stage of the Ogiame Atuwatse III Inter-Collegiate Quiz and Debate Competition 2025. Oh my goodness, before now we've had two amazing sessions where we had Don Domingo and Ube Grammar School, who have already secured their spot in the next round of 16. Now we are down for the third session. We have two schools already in the studio ready to compete and go head to head to stand a chance to grab a spot in the next round of 16. The big question now is, who would that be? We're here to find out as we progress in this very session. All right, good to know you're out there. My name is Nkechi Tejere. I am your quiz master for today, and you are watching Atlantic Media and TV. This competition is proudly powered by the Office of the Sole Representative of the Olu of Warri and Liaison to NNPCL, and in conjunction with Cora Care Foundation, and proudly sponsored by Rokotech Integrated Services Nigeria Limited. All right, don't forget, a whopping 20 million naira is up for grabs. We have 10 million naira for the quiz competition and another 10 million naira for the debate competition. A round of applause for our sponsors. Amazing stuff. And we also have Ruth Gender Foundation, who has benevolently offered a sum of 2 million naira to the best female participant. We can't wait to see who that will be. But before then, we are here right now, the third session, and in this session we have Standard International Schools. We also have Zik Grammar Schools. and they will be going head to head. Yes, the energy in the studio right now is really pumped and ready. The tone is set, and I'm sure our participants are ready to give us a beautiful and brilliant session. Of course, I can't wait to see how this all pans out and who would be going home and who would be remaining in the competition. We're all yet to find out after this session. All right, so let's get right into it now, shall we? Yes. Are you ready? Yes. All right, so representing Zik Grammar Schools, we have
Oyane Jolomi
and a round of applause for them. And representing Standard International Schools, we have
Ogochukwu Victory
and
Amakoko Victory.
A round of applause for them. Are you glad to be here?
Yes, Quizmaster.
Are you glad to be here?
Yes, Quizmaster.
Are you ready for this?
Yes, Quizmaster.
Are you sure?
Yes, Quizmaster.
No tension, no stage fright, no form of anxiety. You good?
Yes, Quizmaster.
Are you sure?
Yes, Quizmaster.
You need some hot tea?
Yes,
No.
No, if you want tea, tell me. You want some tea?
No, Quizmaster.
You want some rice? You're good?
Yes, Quizmaster.
All right, let's get right into it. Before we get into the questions, quickly, there's some quiz rules, and I'll just read them out real quick. Now, for every question you're being asked, you have a total of 2 points if you get your answers correctly. And you have just 1 minute, 15 seconds, not 50, 15 seconds to answer your questions correctly. And if you fail your question, or if you can't get it, it passes on to the next school as a bonus question, and that earns you 1 bonus point, and you have just 30 seconds to answer the question. Is that okay?
Yes.
All right, let's get right into it. Let's get this ball rolling. I will be starting off with Standard International Schools. You have the first question. Here you go. In each of the following English questions, choose the word that is most nearly opposite in meaning to the word in brackets and correctly fills the gap in the sentence. Usually, Joseph is articulate in his speech, but today he sounds dash. A. Clear. B. Turgid. C. Timid. D. Incoherent. Time starts now.
D.
D. Incoherent. And that is correct. Zik Grammar School, you have the next question. In each of the following English questions, choose the word that is most nearly opposite in meaning to the word in brackets and correctly fills the gap in the sentence. The man's first wife is loyal, while the second is dash. A. Unfaithful. B. Unkind. C. Selfish. D. Hostile.
A. Unfaithful.
A. Unfaithful. And that is correct. Standard, you have the next question. Correct 0.002473 to 3 significant figures. A. 0.002. B. 0.0024. C. 0.00247. And D. 0.0025. Your time
C.
starts now. What?
C.
C. And that is correct. Zik, you have the next question. Simplify 1 over 1 over 2, that's half, plus 1 over 1 over 3, plus, I beg your pardon, times 3 over 4 minus half. I take that again. Simplify 1 over 2 plus 2 1 over 3 times 3 over 4 minus 1 over 2. A. Minus 2 1 over 3. B. Minus 2 1 over 4. C. 2 1 over 8. D. 2 3 over 4. Your time starts now. You have less than 30 seconds. All right, your time is up. It is moved to bonus question.
D.
D, 2/3/4, and that is correct. Standard, you have the next question. The energy needed to separate the nucleons against the forces which hold them together is A, nuclear energy, B, mechanical energy, C, ionization energy, D, binding energy. Your time starts now. A, nuclear energy, and that is wrong. Bonus question to Zeke Grammar School for 30 seconds. Beg your pardon?
C.
Ionization energy, C, that is also wrong. The correct answer is D, binding energy. All right, Zeke, you have the next question. The sum of two consecutive whole numbers is 5/6 of their product. Find the numbers. A, 3 and 4. B, 1 and 2. C, 2 and 3. D, 0 and 1. Your time starts now.
C.
C, 2 and 3, and that is correct. Standard, you have the next question. Which of the following salts is stable to heat? A, K2CO3, B, NH4 bracket 2SO4, C, NaHCO3, and D, AgNO3. Your time starts now.
Stable to heat.
A.
A, K2CO3, and that is correct. Zeke, you have the next question. The force between the molecules of a liquid in contact with a glass rod is A, adhesive, B, cohesive, C, magnetic, and D, repulsive.
B.
B, cohesive, and that is wrong. Bonus to standard scores for 30 seconds.
A.
A, adhesive, and that is correct. Now, standard, you have the next question. Chemical equilibrium is attained when A, reactants in the system are used up, B, concentrations of the products are greater than those of the reactants, C, concentrations of the reactants and products remain constant, and D, reactants stop forming the products. Your time starts now.
C.
C, concentration of the reactants and products remain constant, and that is correct. Zeke, you have the next question. In each of the following English questions, choose the word that is most nearly opposite in meaning to the word in brackets and correctly fills the gap in the sentence. Rather than convict him, the impartial judge dash him. A. Blamed. B. Dismissed. C. Upheld. D. Acquitted.
D. Acquitted.
D. Acquitted, and that is correct. All right, a big round of applause to Zeke Grammar School. And another round of applause to Standard International Schools. They have done absolutely amazing in this first half. We'll go on a short break. When we come back, the second half kicks off.
The Ogiame Atuwatse the third Inter-Collegiate Quiz and Debate Competition is proudly presented by the Office of the Sole Representative of the Olu of Warri to the NMPCL in conjunction with Kora Care Foundation and proudly sponsored by Rokotech Integrated Services Nigeria Limited and Ale Innovative Nigeria Limited.
Ruth Gender Foundation.
Media partners Atlantic Media and TV Group, Kora Radio, Prime Gossip Gazette, and Oyo-Ekòró TV.
Welcome back to the second half of this third session of the third day of the second round and knockout stage of the Ogiame Atuwatse the third Inter-Collegiate Quiz and Debate Competition 2025. We just had a very interesting first round between Standard International Schools and Zeke Grammar Schools, and they did amazingly well. Let's see how the second half will turn out. I am super excited for what is to come. Are you ready?
Yes, Master.
All right, let's get started with the second half, and I will begin with Standard International Schools. You have this question. A solid weighs 45 N and 15 N respectively in air and water. Determine the relative density of the solid. A. 0.33. B. 0.50. C. 1.50. D. 3.00. The time starts now.
D.
D. 3.00, and that is correct.
I said for the removed it.
Zeke Grammar School, you have the next question. A reservoir is filled with a liquid of density 2000 kgm minus 3. Calculate the depth at which the pressure in the liquid will be equal to 9100 nm minus 2, where G equals 10 m over s square. A. 0.262 m. B. 0.455 m. C. 0.664 m. and D. 0.819 m. Have less than 30 seconds. C. 0.664 m. And that is wrong. Bonus question to Standard International Schools. You have 30 seconds.
D.
D. 0.819 m. And that is also wrong. The correct answer is B. 0.455 m. All right, Standard, you have the next question. In each of the following English questions, choose the word that is most nearly opposite in meaning to the word in brackets and correctly fills the gap in the sentence. We thought that Uncle Sam's health had improved, but it had rather dash. A. Persisted. B. Deteriorated. C. Deepened. D. Decreased. B, deteriorated, and that is correct. Zeke, you have the next question. In each of the following English questions, choose the word that is most nearly opposite in meaning to the word in brackets and correctly fills the gap in the sentence. Instead of reconciling her parents, Roxane worked hard at dash them. A, dividing. B, destroying. C, separating. D, isolating. C, separating, and that is correct. Standard, you have the next question. The sum of 6 and 1/3 of x is 1 more than twice x. Find x. A, x equals 7. B, x equals 5. C, x equals 3. And D, x equals 2.
Equals 3.
C, x equals 3, and that is correct. Zeke, you have the next question. What type of reaction is involved when wood shavings produce a brown gas with concentrated HNO3? A, redox reaction. B, destructive distillation. C, dehydration. D, neutralization. That is on. Bonus question to standard schools for 30 seconds.
D.
D, neutralization, and that is also wrong. The correct answer is A, redox
I'm sorry.
reaction.
I'm sorry.
All right, standard, you have the next question. A boy travels 8 kilometers eastward to a point B and then 6 kilometers northward to another point C. Determine the difference between the magnitude of the displacement of the boy and the distance traveled by him. A, 2.0 kilometers. B, 4.0 kilometers. C, 10.0 kilometers. And D, minus 10.0 kilometers.
And then B. Yes, it. C.
C, 10.0 kilometers, and that is wrong. Bonus question to Zeke Grammar School for 30 seconds.
Thought I did. But that's it now. Yeah, what do you want to say before? Yeah, forget the redox reaction.
B. Alright, that's correct. Oh my god, it is really getting tougher and tougher as we progress. Let's take a short break. More questions coming after now.
Don't miss out on exciting news, events, and more. Stay connected by following us on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram at Atlantic Media and TV.
Who has got what it takes to wear the intellectual crown? Who will conquer the stage and walk home with the King's Prize? The Ogiame Atuwatse III Inter-Collegiate Quiz and Debate Competition moves into the next phase, and the prize has just doubled. Now the debate champion will take home a jaw-dropping 10 million naira. Likewise, the quiz winner, a mind-blowing 10 million naira. And if we have a single winner in both categories, the winner takes home all 20 million naira. The Ogiame Atuwatse III Inter-Collegiate Quiz and Debate Competition is not just a contest, it is the clash of brilliance, strategy, and determination. The fire is on.
Alright, my name is Desoka, the comedy catalyst, one of Nigerian comedy.
Alright, guys, back again. Yes, boss. My name is Osh, baby.
Ogiame Atuwatse.
Yeah, what up, people? It's your boy Victor AD.
Girl Niniola.
My name is my wife, Naija Celebrity type man.
My papa say, who won't carry cow, waka go, waka follow the cow. I know the life for you.
I see you know you're watching the Atlantic TV.
Keep watching Atlantic TV.
Atlantic TV. Keep watching Atlantic TV.
Keep watching Atlantic TV.
Keep watching Atlantic TV.
Atlantic TV.
Informative, educative, interesting, entertaining.
Worldwide, international.
Don't go anywhere, I'll catch you.
Don't touch that die. Atlantic TV. Boom.
Atlantic TV. We wanna party.
Atlantic TV. Culturally inclined and uniquely different.
We are definitely raising the bar and taking it a notch higher right here, right now. It's still the third session, this third day of the knockout stage, and we still have Standard International Schools and Zik Grammar School still right here in the studio. They have been doing great so far, but we are yet to finish up and find out who will be going home and who will be remaining in the competition. All right, so we're back on the questions, and we have Zik. This is your question now. Which compounds dissolve in water to give an alkaline solution? A. Ammonium chloride. B. Sodium chloride. C. Sulfur 4 oxide. And D. Potassium oxide.
Potassium oxide.
D. Potassium oxide, and that is correct. Standard International Schools, you have the next question. What is the effect of using vanadium dioxide? I take that again. What is the effect of using vanadium 5 oxide as a catalyst in the reaction represented by the following equation? 2SO2 plus O2 to 2SO3 H equals minus X kJ mole raised to power minus 1. I'm sure you understand the symbols. A decreases the value of that H, okay?
Yeah,
B increases the collision rate. C shifts equilibrium position to the right. And D reduces the time for attainment of equilibrium. Your time starts now.
Which one? I know the value is there. How to comment?
C.
C. Shifts equilibrium position to the right. That is wrong. Bonus question to Zik Grammar School.
If you say this by now, she's just thinking
B. Increases the collision rate. That is also wrong. The correct answer is D. Reduces the time for attainment of equilibrium. All right, Zik, you have, this is the final question now. A casting is made up of copper and zinc. If 65% of the casting is zinc and there are 147 grams of copper, what is the mass of the casting? A. 320 grams. B. 420 grams. C. 520 grams. D. 620 grams. Your time starts now. You have less than 30 seconds.
B.
B, 420 grams, and that is correct. A round of applause to Standard International Schools and Zik Grammar Schools. It's been another intense quizzing session right here, right now, and we are super proud of our participants, and we can't wait to see what the score sheets are saying. All right, we'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll reveal the scores.
The Ogiame Atuwatse the third Inter-Collegiate Quiz and Debate Competition.
Welcome back. It's the final round of this third session right here of the knockout stage, where we've been having Standard International Schools and Zik Grammar School. It is day 3, and so far so good. We have 2 more schools to go. Who will be heading to the next round, and who will be going home when the results are in, and we can't wait to find out. Okay, I know you are eager. I'm also eager. I can't wait to find out. But first, let's ask the participants. Zik Grammar School, how far do you think you fared in this round? Do you think you had what it takes to go to the next round? Are you confident enough that you're moving to the next round? Or do you think, oh, maybe we didn't really do our best, or, you know, we could have done better? Is that what it was? Huh? Okay, you felt you would have done better. Okay. Standard International Schools. I love the teamwork going on. You guys are always, no, now it's A is B, no. I love the teamwork going on there. So how do you guys think you fared?
Average.
Are you confident enough that you're moving? Or do you feel, oh no, I don't think I gave my best? Or was it for you?
To me, we tried averagely.
Average?
Yes.
On an average level. Okay, let's see what the score sheets are saying. Whether it's good enough to go to the next round, we'll get to find out. So, are you ready for the results? All right, so let's do this. At the end of this session between Standard International Schools and Zeke Grammar Schools, we had Standard International Schools with a total of 16 points. And we have Zeke Grammar Schools with a total of 13 points. I hate to do the dirty job, but you know what it is. One person would have to go home. Okay, so unfortunately, Zeke Grammar School will be leaving us at this point. I want to say congratulations to you for getting this far. I mean, it's not easy. A lot of people have gone home, but you are here and you have gotten to this point. It may not have been it may be the final road for you in this competition, but I know that in your academic pursuits, we're wishing you all the best. We are rooting for you and we hope to see you next year. Big congratulations to Standard International Schools for making it to the next round of 16. Amazing, amazing, amazing stuff. All right, we've got 6 down, 2 more schools to go for today, day 3. Who will be joining us next? We'll find out after now.
The Ogiame Atuwatse III Inter-Collegiate Quiz and Debate Competition is proudly presented by the Office of the Sole Representative of the Olu of Warri to the NMPCL in conjunction with Kora Care Foundation and proudly sponsored by Rokotech Integrated Services Nigeria Limited and Ali Innovative Nigeria Limited.
Ruth Gender Foundation.
Media partners Atlantic Media and TV Group, Kora Radio, Prime Gossip Gazette, and Oyo-Ekoro TV.
On me where I did, on me where I did. On me where I did, on me where I did. No matter where you go, no place be like home. You wear no place like our home.
Go.
Like those sweet, you know, say all these dancers, that they try you. I don't say that they do audition for dancers. So Jesus. But for example, if I reach out there, my piggy go ask me, Daddy, what do you do for a living? I say I'm a comedian. He go ask me, all these students, they're too smart. He go, yeah, Daddy, what is a comedian? Because I make people laugh for a living. And they wonder, what if dancers children ask them? I just think, bouncer. If your pikin asks you, what do you do for a living? You say, I bounce. And she they're wicked though. She go say, I don't understand. You bounce? Daddy, explain better. Because yeah, actually, you know say in English when you actually know they get deep. You call I stand in the party. I'll be telling people, go back. I joke. You know, say some of all these bands they do assassin too. Now joke. Oh boy, seeing hand. Now your hand, you tell the waka. Oh, but make some noise! Ah! Life too sweet! Are you okay? Ah, this one when they eat the cereal, I said, Doctor, I recommend them. I know what you they think. The video brings to me the book Gary now. This event is about to take another level. Feel very free. Not every day they buy for traffic. Oh, my guy, go buy iPhone for Aja traffic. They tell us they may charge them 4 days. We NEPA. 4 days, we NEPA. How? You know, say charge the phone finish as in on the phone. AC off. Now I call the guy said the phone are multi-purpose phone. Life too sweet. See now, see event. See kids. Are the kids, right? Kids. See children. Difference day. There are kids, there are children, there are pikin. Daddy, I no go lie for you now. When your friend say, which kind pikin you born? Also, you know, say, Daddy, I dey worry again. I dey shout. Also, may they not use teen tech class carry your wife past you. Also, may they not use your children outreach for school. Also, may your neighbor not buy TV. That should be carton. Now I want some more pikin answer me. You too. Also, may you know they shout. Also.
Don't miss out on exciting news, events, and more. Stay connected by following us on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram at Atlantic Media and TV.
Reply, great Nigerian student. Are you sure you want to be great? Say great! Now, I want to say this. I'm a proud product of Nana College. I left Nana College 2003. I love you guys. And also, I'm also in the teaching profession. I also taught in Don Amigos College from 2017. To date, I'm still doing the job. Kudos to you guys. Now, life now sense. When I don't say you talk about drugs. Building your career in worry. Wisdom. So mothers, how you go tell your own pikin? You don't begin to spray pikin hair. You want to tell your pikin hair to green for this age. And you want me to pikin get better career. Now your pikin don't wear bone shorts. You deliver. You say na fashion. I career want it bright.
The Ogiame Atuwatse the third Inter-Collegiate quiz and debate competition.
Welcome back to the very last session for today, the third day of the second round and knockout stage of the Ogiame Atuwatse the third Inter-Collegiate quiz and debate competition 2025. Woo! It's been so interesting getting to hear from the students, getting to see all the amazing stuff they've been putting together, and of course, watching them answer your questions with so much intensity and eloquence. Of course, it's been an awesome time of teamwork, of strategizing, and fierce competition, and they have been bringing it back to back. And this is the last session for today. We can't wait to see how it's going to end. You know what the good book says, better is the end of a thing than its beginning. So let's see how it's going to end today with our two schools already in the studio. I have an amazing audience. Come on, a round of applause for yourselves. All right, my audience has been so great keeping up the energy in the room, and we have been having a swell time. I am your quiz master, Nkechi Tejere is my name, and we are about to get started. With us in the studio, we have Ekma Secondary Schools And we have International Unity Schools. Okay, so don't forget, we have 20 million naira up for grabs. And of course, 2 million naira, an additional 2 million naira to the best female participant. I wish I was competing. Just thinking about the money right now is just, I wish I was competing right now. But, you know, whoever gets to win, me, you share that money with me. There is love in sharing, so we'll share the money together. All right? All right, don't forget this competition is brought to you by Atlantic Media and TV and proudly powered by the Office of the Sole Representative of the Oyo-Ekòró and liaison to NNPCL in conjunction with Correcare Foundation and proudly sponsored by Rokotech Integrated Services Nigeria Limited. A round of applause to our sponsors. And not also forgetting Ruth Gender Foundation, who is offering 2 million naira to the best female participants. All right, so we have our students here in the studio. Let's get to meet them. Representing International Unity Schools, IUS, we have
Bright
and
Oyo School.
A round of applause for them. And representing Ekman Secondary Schools, we have
Emmanuel
and
Hello, the gracious.
Amazing. A round of applause for them. So are you guys ready for this competition?
Yes, Quiz Master.
Are you pumped and ready?
Yes, Quiz Master.
All right, so before we get into it, I just have one question. You know, something on the lighter note. If you were given a time machine, you know what a time machine is? You know what a time machine is?
Yes.
Okay, great. So if you were given a time machine and you were asked to travel to either the past or the future, where would you be going? I'll start with you, IUS.
Future.
The future. Why would you be going to the future? Why in a hurry? What's up?
To know if I've won or not.
To know if he has won or not. Can you imagine? So you're already thinking about the 20 million in your head. What I'm going to do? Let me just see whether I will win this thing. You need to be calming down, my brother. Okay? All right, you darling, where would you be going?
Future.
The future. The future, they say, is bright. Okay. So what are you seeing? Why the future?
Just see how Nigeria is.
To see how Nigeria will eventually be. Because right now, the country is turning on its own. We don't understand what the economy is saying. So he wants to see what Nigeria will finally look like at the end of the day, right?
Yes.
Okay. Nice one. What about you, Ekman Secondary School? If you were given a time machine, where would you be going?
Future.
The future. Why?
Because by that time there will be more technological advancements.
You sound like a tech guy. Are you a tech guy? Okay. He wants to see how the technological innovations and everything that will be coming up in the future. I can't wait to see. What about you, darling?
I'll be going to the past.
The past. I'm interested in this one. Okay. So tell us, why would you be going to the past?
When he's going to the future, guys, you go to the past, you can just correct some things and the future and the present will fall in place.
I bet let us clap for my brother. When you talk about a change maker, he wants to go to the past and go and do some correction. No, this one's supposed to be like this. Let us do it like this so that the future can be even greater. A round of applause for my children, Jerry. Amazing stuff, amazing stuff. All right, let's get right into it. Are we ready for today's quiz?
Yes, Quiz Master.
All right, we'll be starting off with Ekman Secondary Schools. But before then, we have the quiz rules. For each question you answer correctly, you earn yourself a total of 2 points. And if you don't get your question correctly, it moves to the next school as a bonus point, and that earns you 1 point. For your question, you have a total of 1 minute 15 seconds to answer, and if that elapses, it moves on to the bonus point that earns you 30 seconds to answer your question to earn 1 bonus point. Are we clear on that?
Yes, Quiz Master.
All right, so let the games begin. Ekman Secondary School, you have this question. The design of the thermostat of an electric iron is based on A. Emission of electrons from metals when heated. B. Increase in size of metals when heated. C. increase in the density of metals when heated, and D, change in the mass of metals when heated.
B.
B, increase in size of metals when heated. All right, and that is correct. IUS, you have the next question. In each of the following sentences, there is one word or group of words in brackets and one gap. Choose the option that is most nearly opposite in meaning to the word in brackets and correctly fills the gap in the sentence. 5 years ago, the economy of our country was buoyant, but nowadays it has become dash. A, profitable. B, distressed. C, unbearable. And D, low.
C.
C, unbearable. Okay. And that is wrong. Bonus question to Ekma Secondary School for 30 seconds.
B.
B, distressed. And that is correct. All right, Ekma Secondary School, you have the next question. A car takes off from rest and covers a distance of 80 meters on the straight road in 10 seconds. Calculates the magnitude of its acceleration. A, 1.25 m over s square. B, 1.60 m over s square. C, 4.00 m over s square. And D, 8.00 m over s square. Your time starts now.
D.
B.
D.
D. 8.00 m over s squared. That is wrong. Bonus question to IUS.
B.
B. That is also wrong. The correct answer is C. 4.00 m over s square. All right, IUS, you have the next question. A man was moving round a circular path continuously for 4 minutes and covered the following distances in the times stated below. Time, bracket minutes, 1, 2, 3, 4. Distance, bracket m, 200, 400, 600, 800 meters. Which of the following statements is correct about the motion of a man? A. The man was moving with uniform speed but non-uniform velocity. B. The speed was changing constantly. C. The velocity was uniform. And D. It was an instance of motion in which both speed and velocity are the same.
C.
C. The velocity was uniform. That is wrong. Bonus question to Ekma Secondary School. 30 seconds.
D.
Beg your pardon?
D.
D.
Yes.
Okay, so the time was up, and and we missed that question. Now you have the next question, Ekman Secondary School, right? In each of the following sentences, there is one word or group of words in brackets and one gap. Choose the option that is most nearly opposite in meaning to the word in brackets and correctly fills the gap in the sentence. We enjoy real stories, not those that are dash. A, imaginary. B, practical. C, vague. D, undefined. The time starts now.
A.
A, imaginary. And that is correct. IUS, you have the next question. Which of the following will displace copper from a solution of copper 2 tetraososulfate 6? A, aluminium. B, sodium. C, magnesium. D, silver.
Normally sodium is like on top of the B.
B, sodium. That is wrong. Bonus question to Ekman Secondary School. 30 seconds.
C.
C, magnesium. That is also wrong. The correct answer is A, aluminium. All right, Ekman Secondary School, you have the next question. In each of the following sentences, there is one word or group of words in brackets and one gap. Choose the option that is most nearly opposite in meaning to the word in brackets and correctly fills the gap in the sentence. The company had to dash the restaurant in order to construct a hotel. A, demolish. B, abandon. C, damage. D, relocate.
A.
A, demolish. And that is correct. IUS, you have the next question. What is responsible for metallic bonding? A, sharing of electrons between the metal atoms. B, attraction between the atomic nuclei and cloud of electrons. C, transfer of electrons from one atom to another. And D, attraction between positive and negative ions. You have less than 30 seconds.
B.
B, attraction between the atomic nuclei and cloud of electrons, and that is correct. Ekman Secondary School, you have the next question. Which of these angles can be constructed using the ruler and a pair of compasses only? A, 115 degrees. B, 125 degrees. C, 135 degrees. And D, 145 degrees. You have less than 30 seconds. D, 145 degrees. That is wrong. Bonus question 2, IUS.
C.
C, 135 degrees, and that is correct. All right, IUS, you have the next question. In each of the following sentences, there is one word or group of words in brackets and one gap. Choose the option that is most nearly opposite in meaning to the word in brackets and correctly fills the gap in the sentence. Although the atmosphere was hostile, the meeting ended on dash terms. A, gentle. B, unacceptable. C, suspicious. D, amicable. You have less than 30 seconds.
D.
D, amicable. And that is correct. A round of applause to International Unity School, IUS. And another round of applause to Ekman Secondary Schools. All right, they have gone back to back on this first half. We will take a short break. When we come back, the second half begins.
Who has got what it takes to wear the intellectual crown? Who will conquer the stage and walk home with the King's Prize? The Ogiame Atuwatse III Inter-Collegiate Quiz and Debate Competition moves into the next phase, and the prize has just doubled. Now the debate champion will take home a jaw-dropping 10 million naira. Likewise, the quiz winner, a mind-blowing 10 million naira. And if we have a single winner in both categories, the winner takes home all 20 million naira. The Ogiame Atuwatse III Inter-Collegiate Quiz and Debate Competition is not just a contest, it is the clash of brilliance, strategy, and determination. The fire is on.
Welcome back to the second half of this very last session for today, day 3. We've had an intense first session with International Unity Schools, IUS, and Ekman Secondary Schools, and they are ready to battle it out again in the second half. I can't wait to see how this ends up eventually. We are all rooting for them, and may the best team win eventually. All right, are you ready? So, we will be starting off now with Ekman Secondary School. You have this next question. The length of a piece of stick is 1.75 meters. A girl measured it as 1.80 meters. Find the percentage error. A, 284 over 7%. B, 29 over 7%. C, 5%. D, 20 over 7%. Your time starts now. You have less than 30 seconds. And your time is up. I'm sorry, your time is up. Bonus question to IUS.
D.
D. 20/7%, and that is correct. All right, IUS, you have the next question. A sheet of paper is placed in the path of a beam from a radioactive source. The emissions that pass through the paper consist of A. Alpha particles and gamma rays. B. Alpha and beta particles. C. Beta particles and gamma rays. And D. Alpha particles only.
Which one is the first one? None of them. Pick one from the shop. It's the first one, so how do I explain it?
You have less than 30 seconds.
So you can't pass which people. C.
C. Beta particles and gamma rays, and that is correct. Ekma Secondary School, do you have the next question? From the equation whose roots are x equals 1/2 and minus 2/3. A. 6x to the power of 2 minus x plus 2 equals 0. B. 6x to the power of 2 minus x minus 2 equals 0. C. 6x to the power of 2 plus x plus 2 equals 0. And D. 6x to the power of 2 plus x minus 2 equals 0. Have less than 30 seconds.
B.
That is wrong. Bonus question to IUS for 30 seconds. What? D. And that is correct. IUS, you have the next question. An object is acted upon by a system of parallel forces causing the object to be in static equilibrium. Which of the following statements is not correct? A. The algebraic sum of all the moments of the forces is 0. B. The parallel forces must be equal in magnitude and direction. C. The resultant of the parallel forces is 0. And D. The forces must be along one direction with equal magnitude and opposite direction. Your time starts now. have less than 30 seconds.
B.
B. All right, and that is correct.
I didn't know that they were
Ekman Secondary School, you have the next question. Which of the following compounds is covalent? A. CaCl2, B. MgO, C. NaH, and D. CH4. D. CH4. That is correct. IUS, you have the next question. An object is released from rest at a height of 25 meters. Calculate the time it takes to fall to the ground, where G equals 10 m/s to the power of 2. A. 25.0 s. B. 10.0 s. C. 2.05 s. And D. 2.245 s.
It's not it's 2.2 something. Is it 2.245?
You have less than 30 seconds. D. All right. That is wrong. Bonus question to Ekman Secondary School for 30 seconds.
Okay. What was that?
And your time is up. Your time is up. I'm sorry. The answer is C. 2.05 s. All right. Ekman Secondary School, you have the next question. The cross section of a uniform prism is a right-angled triangle with sides 3 centimeters, 4 centimeters, and 5 centimeters. If the length is 10 centimeters, calculate the total surface area. A. 126 centimeters square. B. 132 centimeters square. C. 122 centimeters square. And D. 112 centimeters square. Your time starts now. You have less than 30 seconds. C. That is wrong. Bonus question to IUS for 30 seconds.
A.
A, 1 to 6, and that is correct. All right, IUS, you have the next question. What is the value of 3 in the 42.7531? A, 3 over 10,000. B, 3 over 1,000. C, 3 over 100. And D, 3 over 10.
B.
B, 3 over 1,000. That is wrong. Bonus to Ekpa Secondary School. C, 3 over 100, and that is correct. Ekpa Secondary School, you have the next question. In each of the following sentences, there is one word or group of schools in brackets and one gap. Choose the option that is most nearly opposite in meaning to the word in brackets and correctly fills the gap in the sentence. Anne's efficiency earned her a promotion, while Jane's dash cost her dismissal. A, incompetence. B, recklessness. C, lateness. And D, laziness.
A.
A, incompetence. That is wrong. Bonus to IUS.
D.
D, laziness. And that is also wrong. The correct answer is C, lateness. All right, IUS, you have the next question. Let me give the explanation for this. According to the provided answer key, lateness is considered the opposite of efficiency in this context, though incompetence might seem a more direct antonym. The next question to IUS. A finely divided form of metal burns more readily in the air than the rod form because the rod has A, higher molar mass, B, smaller surface area, C, a different chemical proportion, and D, more surface area.
Look at the question where they're asking about the rod.
B.
B, smaller surface area. That is wrong. Bonus question to Ekpa Secondary School. You have 30 seconds.
D.
Sorry?
D.
D, more surface area. And that is correct. A big round of applause to Ekpa Secondary Schools and International Unity College, IUS. They have slugged it out and they have gone head to head. It's been a battle of wits, accuracy, speed, and of course, teamwork. It's been on 100 and we are super excited for them. This is the last session for today, the third day of the second round and knockout stage of this competition, and we are eager to see what school will be going on to the next round of this competition and what school will unfortunately be going home. Are you guys ready for the results?
Yes.
Are you ready to know who's going home? Yes. And who's staying in the competition? All right, let me ask our participants. IUS, how do you think you fared? Good? Fair? Excellent?
It was okay.
It was just okay.
You tried, Sha.
You tried, Sha?
I mean,
am I sensing some pride there? You tried, Sha? Like you're giving yourself a tap on the back already. Good one, nice one. Ekpa Secondary School was good. How do you think you fared?
Thank you.
the grace of God.
The grace of God is always sufficient. Well, let's see. Let's find out how that goes. But we'll take a short break. When we come back, we will reveal the results. So stay with us.
Don't miss out on exciting news, events, and more. Stay connected by following us on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram at Atlantic Media and TV.
The Ogiame Atuwatse the third Inter-Collegiate quiz and debate competition.
Welcome back from that break. It's been a highly contested round today, the third day of the second round and knockout stage, where we had 8 schools compete to get a chance at the next round. But then again, we have 4 schools who will be crossing over to the next round, and 4 schools will unfortunately be going home today. We've had the first, second, and third, and this is the 4th session for today, and the final, of course, for today. And we have International Unity Schools and Ekpan Secondary Schools. A round of applause for them. And so far, so good. They've given their best. Well, it may not have been their total best, but they've done what they could do. And we have come to the end of the quiz for today. But we're about to find out what school will be transiting to the next level and what school will be going home today. I remain your quiz master, Nkechi Tejire is my name. And I am about to reveal the scores. Oh, no, 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 no. I wish I didn't have to do this, but I have to do it. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yes, good master.
All right, let's do this. Brace up. Take a deep breath. Breathe in and out. At the end of today's quiz competition between IUS International Unity School and Ekpan Secondary Schools, we have IUS with a total of 12 points. And we have Ekpan Secondary Schools with a total of 11 points. It's a very thin line here. A very thin line here. And I must really commend the 2 schools, IUS and Ekpan Secondary School. You fought so hard for this. I really commend your tenacity and, of course, your resilience in making sure that you actually stand a chance to get a spot in the next round. But then again, this is where we are. Unfortunately, Ekpan Secondary Schools will be leaving us at this point, but we look forward to having you next year. Sure, you will come next year. You will not come? Ha! Okay, graduating class. unfortunately. But then you will watch your school. Whoever is coming to represent your school, you will cheer them on. Go, you can do this, we're behind you. I like that spirit. Just keep up that spirit, okay? I know this is not, you may be out of the competition, but I know that you will exceed and succeed in your academics, and we hope to see you at the very top. Our best wishes to you, and of course, congratulations to International Unity Schools. One more time, a round of applause for them. And this is where we come to the end of today's quiz competition. But before we go, a quick recap. Let's see how it went down today. From the very first session, we had Don Domingos College. The second session, we had Ubeji Grammar Schools. The third session, we had Standard International Schools. And now we have International Unity Schools, IUS. These 4 schools have gained a spot in the next round of 16. We can't wait to see how that pans out in that round. But for now, we're still here. We still have another day to go. Tomorrow is another day. I can't wait to see the remaining 8 schools that we have on the block, and they will be so eager to come here and show us what they got. But before then, thank you so much to you, our lovely viewers, for joining us, and to my amazing audience, mwah! Thank you so much for keeping up the energy in the room. And of course, to you who have watched us from home or wherever you're watching us from, thank you so much for tuning in to Atlantic Media and TV. Let's do this again tomorrow. Don't forget, 20 million naira is up for grabs, 10 million for quiz competition, and another 10 million for the debate competition. Till we come away again tomorrow, don't forget, this is the Ogiame Atuwatse the 3rd Inter-Collegiate Quiz and Debate Competition 2025. And of course, it's proudly brought to you by the Office of the Sole Representative to the Olu of Warri. And of course, liaison to NNPCL, Rokutech Integrated Nigeria Limited, and of course, Cora Care Foundation. We also have Ruth Gender Foundation, who is offering 2 million naira to the best female participant. We can't wait to see how all of this unfolds and who eventually takes the crown. So we'll come away again same time tomorrow. I remain your quiz master. Nkechi Tejire is my name, saying bye for now.
The Ogiame Atuwatse the 3rd Inter-Collegiate Quiz and Debate Competition is proudly presented by the Office of the Sole Representative of the Olu of Warri to the NNPCL.